everyone. Mr. Wiseman speaking. Today we'll be focusing on geometry of straight line. Now let's dive into the video to understand what geometry of straight line is all about. Okay. Now in geometry of straight line, we call something which calls corresponding angles. Now let's see the definition of a corresponding angles. Corresponding angles occur when a transversal line crosses two parallel lines. Okay, so when a transversal line crosses two parallel lines. Okay, now once we have that, the pairs of the angles formed on the same side of the transversal are the same. So that this pair here, okay, this pair is the same as that. Okay, that value there is the same as this value. So this value here is the same as that value there. Okay, now when we're dealing with corresponding angles, okay, we usually deal with a F shape. So corresponding for F. Okay, so it's corresponding for F. That's why we say this angle here will equal to that angle there. If we look at the left hand side, so this angle here will equal to that angle there. This is all corresponding angle is about. Now, most of the time, they won't give you like a straightforward thing. They'll give you something like this. Now, since we know that corresponding angles, this is equal to that. Therefore, to find what our values are, we're going to say x plus 50 equals to 3x minus 10. And always have your reason corresponding angles, and then you specify which line are parallel to each other. Okay, you specify which. Let's say if this was A, this was B. Okay, then this will be C, this will be D. Okay, so you specify which angles are parallel to each other. So you're going to say A, B is parallel to CD. Now, once you have that, okay, we start solving. So this x goes that side, so and then that will become 60. Okay, 60 equals to 2x. Because remember, when you're transposing, the sign changes. When you're transposing, the sign changes. Therefore, the value of x is 30. Now, since the value of x is 30, therefore that means this whole thing here is 80. Then this whole thing there will be 80 also. Now, let's go to the next one. The next one is co-interior. Co-interior occurs in between, okay, two parallel lines when they are intersected by a transversal line. So when they intersect by a transversal line, the two angles that occur on the same side, okay, the two angles that occur on the same side of the transversal always add up to 180. So that means that whenever we have parallel line, okay, and then we have a transversal line in between them, so we can make a U shape, okay, either a U shape or a C shape. So meaning that this angle here will be the same as a, when you add those two angles together, they must give you 180. When you add those two angles together, they must give you 180. So co-interior, we draw either a C or a U. It depends to you. Now, an example can be this. Okay, so 72 plus 108 must equal to 180. Then you say your reason. So they are the parallel lines. Okay, you say your reason. Whereabouts you are saying that. Okay, so first you have to say co-interior, then you have to say RT is parallel to QP. Okay, Once you're done with that, then you can see that these two added together gives us 180. Now the last one, it's called alternate angles. Okay, alternate angles are angles that occur on opposite sides, okay, of the transversal line, okay, and are the same size. So meaning that an if we have a transversal line in between parallel lines, okay, that means that when we're dealing with alternate angle, okay, this angle here will be the same as that angle there. So when it comes to alternate angles, okay, we deal with a Z shape. When it comes to alternate angles, we deal with a Z shape. So that means that if these two they are parallel to each other, then this, if I say this is 50, so that makes it also this is 50. Okay, this is for alternate angles. Now, as I said, okay, they don't give us easy. Okay, they are what they don't give us in easy way. They'll give us like this so that we can find it ourselves. Since we know that these two they are equal to each other, so the same way we did for corresponding angles, the same way we're gonna do for this. So you're going to say 9. Okay, so you start multiplying. So 9x minus 9 equals to 7x plus 5. Okay, once we do that, then that's when you take the 7 to the other side, it becomes 9 minus 7, which gives us 2x equals to, so 5 plus 9, that gives us 14. That gives us 14. Therefore, the value of x equals to 7. Now, since we know the value of x equal to 7, so that means 7 times 7 is 49. 49 plus 5. 49 plus 5 is 54. So this thing here is 54. This angle here, 54. Now, this two I will leave for you all to do. I'll leave for you to do so that you can see how your understanding is. Now that, my friend, you have the knowledge that you need, it is time to go and shock your teacher. See you in our next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. Thank you.